These days, marketing is everywhere. You see advertising wherever you go, or even if you don't go anywhere at all, and that's only one part of it. To understand it better, we should skim through its history and touch on its contemporary ideas. Welcome to Factually True Economics. Let's travel back in time to the first half of the last century. Back then, there were not that many companies capable of producing goods by masses, which meant that practically everything that was produced would also be sold. Thus, the firms focused on producing as much as they could, and their profits were determined by the capacity of their production methods. The thinking, or rather lack of it, considering marketing during this period, is called the production orientation, and it lasted until around 1950. As technology progressed and the amount of producers grew, companies started to come to the realization that the supply of goods would catch up with the demand. Just making a product wasn't going to be enough anymore. The product had to be cheaper or better than the competitor's product. Marketing had moved from production to product orientation. At the same time, another new approach started to rear its head. This was the selling orientation, the thing probably most of us today associate with the term marketing. Companies were no longer willing to wait for the customer to find them, but instead started to aggressively push their product to the market through advertising and promotion. Some companies noticed that through successful selling methods, they were able to compete with inferior products. In the 70s, companies started to widely accept that their customers were the ones enabling their business. They figured that the key to excelling in competition was to best fulfill the needs and wants of their customers. The modern idea of customer orientation was born. The idea, in essence, is the familiar phrase, "The customer is always right." Nowadays, in the academia, there are several theories and opinions on marketing. There is, for example, the service orientation, which emphasizes the quality experienced by the customer. What this roughly translates to is, the customer is always right. Others say that instead of quality, we should be talking about the value to the customer. And what this roughly translates to is, the customer is always right. Some disagree though, saying that the way to go is relationship marketing, or building and maintaining long and prosperous customer relations. Now what this roughly translates to is, the customer is always right. Throughout the years, marketing has evolved from simply promoting your product to a more holistic way of thinking. This is clearly illuminated by the way it has been defined at different points in time. In 1960, the American Marketing Association defined marketing as the performance of business activities that direct the flow of goods and services from producers to consumers. More recently, the same organization has defined it as the activity, set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. Which basically means that marketing is everything and everything is marketing. Whatever school of thought they represent, everyone on the field agree on a few basic principles. These are the most important building blocks of marketing, the 3 ideas you'll be sure to hear on your first lecture if you were to take a class in marketing. Number 1. Marketing is not just advertising. It is so much more. Number 2. Marketing is totally necessary for society and not at all redundant. Number 3. Marketing is absolutely ethical. Like seriously guys, we're not bad people. So, do you have a product that needs a bit of that marketing magic? Take note of what we said and always think customer first. If possible, create your product and the services surrounding it, as well as the promotion for it, with the customer in your mind. Or if that all sounds too hard and complicated, just slap a pair of boobs next to your product and you've got most people's attention. If you enjoyed the video, hit like, share it to your friends and subscribe to Factually True for more interesting educational content. You can also click the links on the screen to immediately watch another Factually True video. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep learning.